Hi, this is Micornus, the leader and the founder of the Young Men Empowerment Forum. I want to embark on a topic today that speaks about the foundations of success. Foundations of success. And I want to emphasize the fact that success doesn't come cheap in life. And many of us, when we see people successful, we think that it came overnight. We thought that it just came by itself and easily so. And we don't realize that there are some foundations that success is built upon. And those people that we see successful, they've actually mastered these foundations. Now, as a young man, this is very important for me to empower you. As I'm empowering this ordinary young man into extraordinary men, I want you to learn the fact that success doesn't come cheap. It has got some foundations that you need to master and in order to become successful in your life. Do you want to be successful? Yes, I know you want to be successful. And everyone in life want to be successful, but we don't actually want to know the secrets of the foundations of success, and we don't want to dig into understanding those, because immediately you start to understand what are the foundations of success, you start to behave likewise and align yourself to those foundations so that you become successful yourself, because success is just not going to come by itself. The first foundation of success that I want to speak about is hard work. Hard work is a foundation of success, and I want to tell you now that it's very important for you to understand that hard work is not a curse. Working hard is not that you are cursed. And there are many people that think that when you work hard, you are not blessed. And I want to tell you now that even in the beginning, Adam, in the beginning, he was given work before everything else. And the reason is because God values hard work so much in our lives that he will bless you through your hard work. That becomes a real foundation of success. And majority of the people will tell you that they've worked hard for the wealth that they have. They've worked very, very hard for the success that they have. And also, it needs actually to be questioned on what is success, because majority of us are interpreting success differently. And therefore, we get confused when we're supposed to understand what true success is in our lives. Now, I want to emphasize that whatever success that you interpret, whether you interpret success as wealth, or you interpret success as being educated or learned, or you interpret success as being progressive in business, for instance, and on whatever you interpret success to be, but it all encompasses around the foundation of hard work. And I must really say that no one will tell you that success in their lives came overnight and it just happened on its own without hard work. And everybody has gone through hard work in order to achieve what they've achieved. Now, as a young man, I want to advise you that embrace the ethic of hard work, because the reason is you're going to need to succeed in your life only through hard work. If you are lazy and you think that things will come on their own, things will not come on their own. And that is why even those that have studied, they've actually been able to work very hard in their studies to make sure that they put all the effort and they pool all the efforts that are available in order to make sure that they become successful. And you as a young man, I want you to buy into the idea of understanding that the greatest foundation of success is hard work. So therefore, you must prioritize hard work in everything that you do. It is very key that many times we speak about working smart, not working hard, but I want to emphasize that hard work still becomes a preeminence of everything in order to be successful. Whatever you do to be successful, you're going to need to work hard. So open up your mind to be ready to work hard, to think hard, to work hard physically and mentally, and make sure that you do it by the rules or by the principles. And as you do that by the principles and working hard, you're going to see yourself successful. And that's very, very key that we emphasize that as a young man, you understand that it is very, very key to work hard. Now, secondly, I want you to understand also that another foundation of success in life is persistence. And I want to speak about persistence just for a moment, because I know that there are many of us who along the way do things halfway, and we stop. There are some of us who do things, stop, and start again, and stop, and start again, and stop. And that is delaying tactics generally, that many of us find ourselves not successful because many things that we have started, we never finished. I want to urge you as a young man to start to become a finisher. But the spirit of finishing starts with attitude of persistence. When somebody knows that there are those doors in life that will not open until you're persistent on them. You're knocking at the door, yes, and you think nothing is happening, nobody's opening, keep knocking. Because the more you knock and become persistent in your knock, the more you're going to start to see door opening. There are things that if we're not pushing enough in life, we're not going to see the results of them. We're not going to see the fruits of those things, and therefore will not see our success in anything that we do. Now, persistence goes along with patience, because you need somebody who is patient enough in the efforts that they put in life. Whatever effort that you put in life, you become persistent with it. You keep on doing and make sure that until it happens, you do. Now, that is why if I want to speak about you young men who are still at school, and some of you might have failed some few classes before, but I want to emphasize that if you're persistent in what you are doing, you are going to finally become successful, because it is those that keep on pushing and being persistent with what they do that eventually see results. And majority of the people will tell you in their lives that things didn't come at first time. Things didn't come just immediately. Things took time actually to come. And that's the reason why I want to emphasize that persistence then becomes very, very important. Now, persistence is draining sometimes because it needs patience. And sometimes it shows as if nothing is happening. Sometimes it looks like there's no results that are happening. Sometimes you're pushing something, and the more you push, it moves a little bit, whereby you may not be able to witness the movement. But I want to tell you now, keep pushing. You're going to start seeing the movement. Now, for an example, if somebody was to chop a tree with an axe, it's not going to be easy. You're going to need to stand there, keep on hitting that with the axe, the stem of the tree with an axe, keep on hitting. And sometimes when you're starting, it looks like there's no progress at all. It looks like there's nothing that's happening. But the people that have learned what persistence is all about, they've actually learned to continue even when it looks like nothing is happening. And I want to urge you as a young man to start to learn the art of persistence, the art actually of having a patience to do things consistently even when it looks like nothing is happening. And remember that persistence may be against the observations, they may be against the evidence as well. And sometimes when you're looking, it looks like there's no evidence of something happening. But persistence doesn't matter whether you see evidence or not, because you may not need to see an evidence, but keep pushing and keep doing. You start to see the result then at the end. There are many people that have given up just before the door opens. Some of the people that actually gave up just before they crack it or they arrive at the results. And because of lack of persistence, we have seen people that lose it while they were very, very close. So as a young man, I want to urge you that you start to learn persistence in a way that you're going to continue doing things even when it looks like there's no results coming out until you see the results. There's a wise man that says push until something happens. So when you start doing that and you start to learn to do that, you're going to start to see results in your life. And majority of the young men that have seen success in their lives is particularly because they've learned the foundation called persistence in their lives. And that I'm emphasizing to you as well as a young man, that keep persisting in what you're doing, you will start seeing the results in your life. I want to end up here today, your host, Micornus Phokane. Thank you very much for listening to us. And I hope that you'll join us tomorrow as we deal with part 2 of this great topic. But before I check out, I want to remind you of our Facebook page, Micornus Phokane, and Church Governance Solutions. So please like those pages. Make sure that you click notification buttons as well. But don't forget our YouTube channel either. And our YouTube channel is Micornus Phokane. and that one under Young Men Empowerment Forum as well. So please make sure that you subscribe to those YouTube channels and you click notification buttons as well so that you are notified when we've posted material of this kind. May the good Lord bless you. Allow me to check out right here and say cheers for now.